Hello to this beautiful community. Y'all, I am in my solo zone. Off again in God's footsteps, y'all. It's when you get the nudge to pick up and go do the thing that God is guiding you to do. This is a life that many people have probably never even heard of. The things that I get a chance to do with God, I would have never thought I would have been living the way that I get a chance to live. But God is helping me to remember myself as a divine being in these moments of walking in God's footsteps, y'all. Sometimes when I'm out and I'm being led and guided to a destination, it may look one way to me. I may have a perception. And what's funny is that along the way, over the last several years, I've been dropping the perceptions and the expectations a little bit at a time. In the beginning, it was like, oh, this is going to happen, oh, that's going to happen. And then while I'm in the process of traveling or getting to that destination, it's never what I put in my head. It's never the story that I made up in my head. And so, what I've been learning in my travels and walking in God's footsteps is to drop all expectations, y'all. To have no expectations other than just God's grace all over me. That's the only thing that I can expect. But to drum up a story and an expectation of what's going to happen, and oh, I'm going over here because I'm going to be doing this. God has been teaching me over the last several years, don't make up anything because I am a supernatural God. I do the things that I know is needed. And your mind, because it has limitations, can never fathom what I have in store. That although we are very keen and we are very brilliant and smart and just dynamic in who we are as beings, as humans, it's like God has his own way of doing things. And we've all heard this cliche. It may be a part of one of the ancient texts, but it says something like this, that I am in this world, but I am not of this world. And when you are connected to the divine, to the creator, I mean, like, your life is that, right? You become a part of the royal courtship. And when you have become, have said, I am going to align my life, my steps according to God, there is a royalty that you are accepting of yourself as well, right? Because God is all things. And when you say, yes, I'm going to walk with this essence, I'm going to walk with this source, you walk in that frequency, knowing that all is well, even when the external world doesn't appear that all is well, or even when the mind is trying to decide something, because when the mind is trying to decide something, it flips and makes it seem like all is not well. But when you are a part of the royal courtship, all is well, because everything is working out for your highest and greatest good, right? And the other piece too is that when you're walking this way, when you're walking with God just by your promptings and your guidance, and you don't have a lot of information, you can't explain it to other people of how you get a chance to move a certain way, because everything is from the inside. You know what I'm saying? There's no book that you can open and be like, oh, I'm supposed to do this way and then this is going to happen and do it this way. It doesn't go that way. God is a mystery. Life is a mystery. And as long as you are willing to open up your heart and trust everything, right? Just trust your step-by-step instructions. Ooh, baby, let me tell you, it's really glorious, right? It's glorious. And in the beginning, when you start to walk alongside God this way in the space of the unknown, allowing your steps to be ordered moment by moment, not like 2 weeks ahead of time, 5 years ahead of time, even the next day, right? In the beginning, it can be challenging, especially if you've never lived this way before. In the beginning, it can be challenging, but over time, as you continue to surrender and let go, it gets better because you begin to understand that it's above you and it's a part of a bigger plan, and you are the vessel. And there's so much. I'm going to use this very casually, but I don't want you to get stuck on this. There's so many rewards that can happen for you. There were rewards. I want you to understand that. Don't get stuck on that, because we don't do it for rewards, but there is rewards because you are a part of a royal courtship. You're a part of a royal priesthood when you are walking in God's footsteps. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to pop in to say hey and share just a little bit of something that was on my heart as I am sitting here waiting for my connecting flight. And I'm so excited because I'm going to be meeting up with one of my girlfriends. We had the same connecting flight. She's coming all the way from Texas, and I flew here into Miami from Florida. And we just happen to be on the same connecting flight going into our final destination. So I can't wait to see her. I'm probably going to be the loudest, craziest person in the airport, y'all. But it's okay. Sometimes we got to be loud and crazy. It's all right. I love you. Bye.